Welcome to a TLDR MoP guide for Feng the Accursed, for tanks who wanted more responsibility. Feng is the second boss in Mogu'shan Vaults and has different phases based on his weapons. On normal, the order is set and he phases every 33%, but on heroic it's every 25% and you can control which you get by phasing him near the weapons around the room. First, have the tanks grab the 2 crystals in the room to get extra abilities that are used to counter mechanics. One is a damage reduction barrier that prevents magical effects, and the other places a shroud on someone and lets you cast the next ability they get hit by. In all phases, tanks get a stacking dot, so swap before you die or just when it drops. During his fist weapons, Lightning Fist shoots lightning on the ground at the main tank, so face it away and don't get hit, and on heroic it shoots 3 in a cone. He also casts Epicenter around every 30 seconds, massive channeled fall-off damage that reduces hit chance by 75%, so you can blame this for your grey pass. Stack under the boss and alternate tank abilities for each one, first using the barrier with a healer CD, then using the shroud on the main tank to get hit by lightning fists, and then using the extra button to interrupt and cancel the Epicenter cast. During his spear phase, drag the boss to the edge of the room with melee behind the boss and range stacked in the middle. Wildfire drops fire on someone after a few seconds, so drop it to the sides, and Draw Fire sucks in the fire and gives the boss stacks that makes him deal raid-wide damage with every hit. If you drop the barrier on the boss before the fire reaches him, it stops him gaining stacks, and you can ignore the mechanic completely. But you can only do it every second cast, so for every other time, pop heavy healer CDs and pump your numbers. Finally, on normal, you get his staff phase, and all range should spread 6 yards around the room. Arcane Resonance makes a couple of people pulse AoE damage that ramps up if you hit more people, so this is why you spread. And Arcane Velocity is channeled raid-wide damage increased by distance, so stand under the boss and drop a healer CD. And don't get too close if you have Arcane Resonance or you'll probably all f***ing die. On heroic, he gains the shield phase and gets a stacking damage buff when you phase him. Chains of Shadow is just damage, so a healer problem, and he drops the shield on the floor and spawns 10 ads from random players that do bad things if they reach it. Everyone get the f*** away before the ads spawn, so you have time to nuke them before they reach the shield. If you drop the barrier on the shield when he plants it, the ads won't spawn, so you can ignore the mechanic every second cast. The weapon phases can be done in any order, so do whatever's easiest for you, but I'd recommend staff, then spear, then shield, then fists. And everything hurts way more, so you'll have to deal with the increasing damage until you eventually kill the boss. And that's it, congrats on killing Feng, so long as your tanks had enough brain cells to press their buttons when needed. Like and subscribe if you found this useful, become a member if you want to support the channel. I'll catch you in the next one.